Hello everyone, it's your boy Proph Rye, and tonight people, I am back with another topic, another creative epic content people. Now this topic is a nice one people, this topic is a nice one, but it's not going to be that much of a nice one. I can imagine already I'm going to get a lot of backlash. People are going to get a lot of backlash for this one because you already know how it is when you're talking about Prophet Muhammad and Islam and that people, the Muslim community, there's a lot of gangsters still. There's a lot of gangsters. I think the most gangsters out here are Muslim. You get me? When it comes to Muslims, rude boy, you can't talk about their religion, rude boy. You have to be careful they don't gun you down in the street. You get me? You have to be careful when you're walking past a mosque. A couple men don't start ducking you down, chasing you down and say, come here. What you say about my God? What you say about my Prophet Muhammad? No joke, people. Let me tell you something, people. When I was younger, I tried out the Islam thing, people. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, people, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was younger, I tried out the Islam Occult. I tried out the Islam Occult, people, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to pack this one in. I'm gonna have to pack this one in. People, you wouldn't believe to know my brother Ali recruited me. So everyone knows that I grew up with Owls from the estate. Ali Cisse from 4th floor in Keswick House, Campbell, Crawford Estate. Shout out to Ali Cisse. You get me? I grew up with Owls people. You get me? I even got a review to make, you know, because I couldn't believe it, rude boy. I couldn't believe it when I heard that Ali's in jail for robbing the Olympic man. People, when I saw that, I said, what the fuck's going on? These men are driving around in Range Rovers the other day, stinking of money. Cologne stinks of money. Bare robberies that these men have been doing. I couldn't believe it. Why would they have to go and rob the Olympic man? People, you see, greed is part of the 7 deadly sins, you know. Greed is part, people, I'm happy that I'm not greedy. You see, if I can go Lidl and buy 1 pack of chicken wing, and I know that can go and last me, rude boy, I'm happy with that. I give God thanks and I say, God, thank you for making me eat food today. You get me? Thank you that my cupboard got food and my fridge got food there, God. I promise you, because I'm telling you, God, the way life is right now, people are running out here doing crazy things for money, rude boy. You get me? But that's for another topic anyways. You get me? That's for another topic. But apart from that, people, one time I joined the Islam thing, people. You get me? People, I joined the Islam thing. I don't even know if I did the Shahada or not. You get me? But right now, people, I'm repenting for it now. People, I have to pray to God and ask God to take me out of the occult. You get me? And now you'll be surprised to know little things like that is a spiritual cost. You'll be surprised little things like that, people, is a spiritual cost because you've gone into agreement now to join something that is not of God. You see, true word. Every time I talk the truth, I burp, you know. You get me? Pay attention, people. It's not normal. Every time I talk the truth, I burp. You know what that means? Every time you speak the truth, people, trust me, you're setting yourself free. You're setting yourself free. You get me? So with that being said, people, once upon a time, you get me? I done the Muslim thing, people. And like I said, I got a lot of cousins in my family. Yeah, they moved from Christian to Islam, people. And the other day I was on the phone to Savannah. Shout out to Savannah. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. Savannah told me that she's a Muslim now, but she's telling me, yeah, Jesus Christ is where the thing is. And I said, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not gonna take it on. I'm not gonna take it on, people. It's best I listen to it and see what I go on, and then you know what it is. You get me? Because sometimes I don't know. It's easy to be misled out here. People don't want people to be serving the true living God, but they want people to join a religion. And right now, as you can see in these days, people, religion is an occult. If you get me, just to hide the fact that someone is serving darkness or serving light. That's why I said I don't want to hear nothing about religion, people, because this conversation is never going to end. I want to know what you serving, cuz. You get me? You serving the light, you serving darkness, you serving God, you serving Satan. It's simple as that. People love to make it complicated. You start to have a talk out here about God, and a big man in his 60s is gonna ask you, "Oh, you talk good. What religion are you?" I'm looking at them and I say, "Listen, I'm every religion. I'm the truth of religion. You get me? I'm the truth of religion, people. You get me? I speak the truth of all religion. I'm the prophet of all religion. You get me? Now, that being said, people, you should have saw me people when I was doing the Islam thing. People, I was walking around with a Muslim hat. People, I was even using it to sleep. To keep my cane rolls straight. People, I used to have cane rolls. people, I used to have cane rolls, people. So I was using the Muslim hat to keep my cane rolls neat. When I wake up in the morning, the Muslim hat was, you can use it well. You can use it well for a bonnet, cuz. You get me? You can use it well for a bonnet, people. I'm not going to lie to you. It's tight on the head. The hair's not going to mess up. If you don't sleep like a madman, the hat ain't going to come off. You get me? So that being said, people, I was rocking that, people. I tried the praying. I tried the ritual of praying 5 times a day. Because, you know, praying, that's a ritual right there. You're praying 5 times a day. Yeah. And the way you're praying is not the right way of praying, people. So with that being said, people, I was trying to pray 5 times a day, and I kept on missing the times, the prayer times. I kept on getting angry. I was like, shit, I was meant to pray. People, and I realized that Islam was turning me into a psycho. Even my mum looked at me and said, what do you mean, what you got to do? Stop with the Muslim thing. You better go sit down. You better go sit down and stop with the Muslim thing and the Islam thing. You better go sit down. You know, Jamaican parents are already rude boy. And I said, shit. My mum don't want me to be Islam. My mum telling me, yeah, you're Christian and them type of thing there. What you doing Islam and them type of thing there? But I thought it was cool because I realized that a lot of my cousins was Muslim. A lot of my friends was Muslim. And I saw people converting to being Muslim. But what I didn't realize is that people are converting, but they never change. People are saying that they're Islam, they're Christian, they're Jewish, but guess what, people? Their spirit is still the same. People, I swear to God, their spirit is still the same. Now, I looked at something like that and I said, you know what? That's not really normal. Because I said, I'm Muslim now, I'm praying 5 times a day, and nothing ain't really going on for me, cuz. You get me? When I was doing one job there a few years ago, one of my workmates, Abdullah Ruboy, yeah, he done the 30 days fasting. He done the 30 days fasting, people. And you see the end of the fasting, people? On the last day, the company fired him. That's when I said, yep, this is not of God. I said, how the hell you do all of that praying 5 times a day, starve yourself for 30 days, and get fired from your job? Because what they're doing is prayer and fasting. But that's prayer and fasting of the darkness. That's not how you pray and fast with God. People, God says when you're fasting and when you're praying and fasting, no one's meant to know about it. No one is meant to know about it. And make sure your mouth is wet so no one can see that you ain't even eating or anything, cuz. That's the real prayer and fasting, people. Prayer and fasting is not a joke thing, and it's not something to be played around with. Prayer and fasting is a covenant between you and God and no one else. Because not everyone is serving true God. Everyone is serving their own false gods out here, fam. You get me? Prayer and fasting is a covenant between you and God and no one else. God never says one bag of people link up in one room and do prayer and fasting. And everyone knows that everyone's praying and fasting. Nah. That's not how God works. That's not how God does his thing. You get me? So I realized I couldn't keep up with the prayer people. And when I tried out the fasting people, I nearly dropped down. People, I was starving myself from 6 o'clock in the morning, cuz. Yeah, to 8 p.m. They said no water, no drink. No water, no drink, no food. Now, people, I'm a fat man. I need to eat. You get me? I need to eat. They're telling you no food, no water, no juice. You get me? And when you check it out, people, if everyone has demons inside of them, and you're drying yourself out like that, you're telling me the demons inside your body ain't got no fluid. They're gonna start eating you away. And you're telling me you ain't putting no food in your body. The demons are gonna start eating you away from the inside. So when you check it out, people, these people actually ruining their inside cells and ruining their organs and that, people, by starving the demons in their body. So if these people are serving false gods and serving their demons and that, and they're not putting no water and food in their body, what's happening to their inside is a madness, people. You get me? I nearly dropped down, people. I nearly kill over, Ruby. I swear down. My mouth was dry, people. You should have saw me. My mouth nearly turned to stone, Ruby. People, my mouth nearly turned to stones. You get me? And one time, people, and like I said, people, it was crazy because, what now? And I saw this happening in the workplace 2 to 3 years ago when I was doing the laundry thing now. Yeah, I saw this happening in the workplace, people, where a lot of the Muslim brothers, shout out to my Muslim brothers, I ain't got nothing against them. You get me? But the truth is the truth. People, A man them was driving around with their prayer mats in the van. This is how serious they take their thing, yeah? Man them was driving around with the prayer mats them in their van. This Abdullah guy was putting the prayer mat on the floor in the car park, yeah? On the floor in the car park, bro, yeah? With his head on the floor and his ass in the air. Everyone's driving past and looking at his bum. I said, nah, brother, get up. I said, get up off that floor, bro. You get me? He's like, shh. Man will tell you, shh, they're praying. I said, say no more. A lot of times, see me, I mind my business. That's what I said in my head. I mind my business, people. That's what I said in my head. You get me? But one day I went to the mosque. People. I said, I got to try out the mosque thing. And when I went in there, it was all in there, a lot of men in there, stuff like that. And you get me? A lot of men's wearing their dress and that. People, I was in there in my tracksuit. And everyone's looking at me like to say, I should be wearing a dress. Now, no disrespect, people. But people, when I went in there now, because my cousin, at Brixton Mosque, my cousin sleeps, Daniel. He's always at Brixton Mosque. I think the other day I see him out there. He's selling the perfume, the atta. He's selling the perfume and all of these things. And I don't know what's going on, people. You get me? But it was stuff like that back in the days. Jesus pushed down bare thing and punched up a couple men because he said, Jesus, like, what are you lot doing? If you lot are serving God, what are you lot doing selling stuff outside, selling stuff in God's temple and selling stuff outside the temple? People shouldn't be selling stuff and everything that's been given free to their brothers and sisters, cuz. You get me? So people are setting up shops outside the mosque and that, people. That was another red flag. I went in there in my tracksuit, people, and my hoodie. And my hoodie wasn't on. You get me? They say you have to wash your hands and all them type of things there and your feet and that. And I said, nah, man. I said, this is a bit too much, people. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a bit too much, people. Sometimes you don't take off your shoes and that type of thing there. Sometimes people's socks stink. You get me? I said, this is a bit of a joke. And then, because I wasn't wearing a dress now, people, everyone's looking at me like to say I'm a roadman or something. Why you not wearing a dress? Now, people, no disrespect. I can't put on that. I'm not walking down the road in that, people. I'm not going to lie to you. That, I don't know what it is, but if I put on something like that, my mind's going to make me feel like I'm a part of the LGBT community, people. Shout out to them. You get me? They have war with God, not me. Yeah, I ain't got no problem with them. You get me? I'm doing my thing. I'm a straight man. You get me? Even though I'm a hermaphrodite still. But at the end of the day, people, yeah, I can't see myself walking down the road in a dress. A lot of the men them out here are wearing dress. You see the dress that the man them are wearing these days, the Muslim man them and the Islam man them are wearing. That's something that the ladies will wear. And I don't say concubines and women, I say the ladies. I'm talking about back in the days. Ladies who wear dress. That's a dress. But you'll see what they'll try to say is that it's tradition. It's tradition as a part of their tradition and all them type of things. There were people. It's actually a sign of LGBT community. No real people, I'm just being honest. I know a lot of people are not going to like this, they're going to bash me, but I'm just being honest. No real man is going to put on that dress that a lot of the Islam man them are wearing. Now, I don't want these men to be ducking me down when I'm walking through Whitechapel and E1 and them place there, people. You get me? Because a lot of them really don't like black men as it is. You get me? A lot of them, when you check it out, people, I'm a Muslim. I'm a real Muslim. I'm a real Jew, and I'm a real Christian. I'm the prophet of all religion. Now, a lot of the Muslim people are going to denounce me and say that I am not their prophet. One man did it already. He said I'm a demon. And I'm not. He said he denounced me from now. I didn't even ask him to announce me, but he said he denounced me. You get me? And all I asked him was, I went to him, I said, yo. I said, what, are you banging on demons? My man's eyes went, the eyes of the window to the soul, and my man's eyes went, he couldn't believe a nigga spoke like this out here. People, he called me, he did. Abdullah E, from one of my laundry company 2 years ago. People, he did to me, people. My man came over to me and called me the devil. People, after the conversation, the next day in the morning, he came running into me like, he must have thought I was going to expose him or something and let everyone know that he was a demon. I wasn't. You get me? I just asked him if you want to change your life and come and bang for man. You get me? You want to come and bang for God. You get me? My man he came to me the next day, running to my van. He ran to my van with the Quran. he ran to my van with my Quran and said that I need to give you this. Yeah? But I'm telling you, you are not my prophet and I denounce you from now. You get me? And I don't know if he was pissed off because I told him that Prophet Muhammad was a paedophile. He married a 9-year-old. Yeah? And used to kill off black humans. He got pissed off. People ran to me with the Quran. You get me? And he said, I don't think it's you that's speaking, but I think it is the devil. I said, oh my days, blasphemy. People, all of them were smiled at him, and I said, you know what, I left it there. I left it there, people. People, when I left out the workplace, I put a curse on him instantly. Why? He called me the devil. That's not good. And he called me a demon as well. That's not good. That's not good. I don't know what, he went to go and check his reader, man. Yeah, because he said that he's got someone that teaches him. You get me? So you see, people out here have people that's teaching people spiritually. Yeah, he went to go and check his reader, man, and they said bare bad things about me and stuff like that. He come back disrespecting me, trying to give me a Quran book, just trying to give me he threw it in my van, and I dashed it out. I said, fuck that. He said, I don't want that. Take that back. You get me? And people should have saw it that same evening. Guess what, people? My man's van slumped off. Somebody writ him off outside in the workplace. His whole van came off. I drove. People should have saw me. I drove into the workplace. People, I drove into the workplace, crouched down like my man from Friday, crouched down by the window. We were driving past slowly, just looking at the van, smiling, saying, "Look at that, huh? Look at that, man. Ate his words. Look at that, man. Ate his words. Just like that. Same day, God write him off." The van was parked up there for about 2 to 3 weeks, boy. Side door couldn't open. Next thing you know, I see him driving around in a company van. They're slaving him out now, sending him into central London. People, that's why it's not good to fuck around with God's true people, fam. Slumped him off. You get me? But like I said, people, I told myself I can't put on the dress thing. So I was in the mosque in my tracksuit. Everyone's looking at me like, say, I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. I should be dressed like them. It's not fair. You should be dressed like a girl like me. That's the way they was looking at me, people. You get me? So anyways, now, it came to the praying part, people, and you got the man up there, yeah, and he's praying and he's doing his thing, yeah, and he's looking around in the room to see who's looking like the best lady in there. You get me? That's the way he was looking around. Like to see who's dressed like the best lady in there. You get me? And he's talking his language and he's doing his thing, and so we start doing the praying thing now, and people, it was crazy because, what now? So it gets to the praying part now, people. So we're praying that we're standing still, and then everyone's doing their hand like this. You get me? So everyone's like this now, and there was about a good 30 men in the room, people. The room was tight, and people, it was hot. It was hot. And they say that man should come in there righteous, but the place was smelling like armpit and that, people. No disrespect. No, this is why I don't go mosque and church and them type of thing there. It's not for me. I am the church. You get me? When I speak to people out here, they know that this guy's the truth and the way. He's real. He's real. He chat shit. He chat his shit. This man ain't he scared? People, I had a man today ask me, are you not scared to be talking like this? You get me? It's like I respect you, but you have to be careful when you talk, they kill you off. I said, uncle, what you stand for? I looked at him, I said, uncle, what you stand for? He looked at me, he said, oh my God, you're amazing, man. He said, you are the prophet, you're amazing, man. And he started telling me stories and so on and so on and so on. Me and him stand up there for about 30 minutes in Peckham. You get me? But anyways, so we're praying, we're standing there, people. So we do this. And when everyone done that, I done that. And I looked at the guy, I looked at the guy to my left, people. I saw that everyone's got their head straight. I see everyone's got their head straight in the mosque. But I looked at the guy that I was pointing at, yeah, and I realized that this is a snitching thing. So the prayer teaches you how to snitch. So it's a sign. It's a sign. If you get arrested and police pull up, you do this. So I said, okay, it's a sign. It's a sign. I'm snitching on the guy to the left of me then, yeah. I said, this is a snitching thing. Why am I pointing at my man? And my man's pointing at my man. And my man's pointing at my man. He said, well, everyone is channeling spirits that way. You get me? Love that now. I see man do this now in front of him. Yeah, it's like he put his hand in front of the balls, like the football match. You see when there's a football match and everyone's singing and that, and everyone's got their hand like this in front of their balls, like this, people. That was the next thing. And you see the thing where I said, nah, this is it for me. I said, this is it for me. People, I said, nah. I said, this is not, I said, people, this is the last time I went to the mosque. I said, this is it for me, people. People, everyone got on their knees like it was about to give up. People, you'd have thought everyone's about to give each other brain and that shit. I lick out each other's batty in there, cuz. People, I swear to you, that is foul play. Anyhow man poop, my face would have been blown off like a shotgun, cuz. You'd have thought Axe came around with a shotgun and done something mad. Boom! I have to be careful. That might be a prophecy, you know. I hope Axe ain't trying to shoot me out here, you know. Anyways, leave that alone. But anyways, people, You see, sometimes you have to be careful what come off the tongue, because little things like that now are making me feel like access onto man with a shotty. You get me? Because you already know how them are now moving. Yeah? Us Ade. Us as smaller cuz. They know how them are now moving around there with the shotty, fam. You get me? Anyways, people. So, what now? So people, everyone got on their knees. Everyone got on their knees. And we put our head on the floor with our hands on the floor, people, yeah? And I swear to you, you can't even see what no one is doing around you, cuz, yeah? So my hands are like this on the floor, people, yeah? 5 fingers down. People, I swear to God, every single man inside the mosque was in doggy style position. I swear to God. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I know a lot of Muslims are going to cuss me out for this, people, but I'm telling you, that's not the right way to pray. That's not the right way to pray. People, my head was on the floor, people, yeah, and I swear to you, it's like some demonic spirits came up from the ground and went into man's face. We're praying to Satan. People, we're praying to Satan now, look. people were praying to Satan. People, I swear to you, everyone's in there praying to Satan. It's not God. God ain't telling us to do that shit. You get me? So when I look around now, people, my head was on the floor, and my hand was on the floor. My hand was on the floor, people, yeah. I started blinking. I started blinking, people. And believe it or not, people, everyone's bum was in. People, I was looking around. No homo thing. I'm not looking at people's bums in there, people. But I'm telling you, I was looking around, and everyone was in their best doggy style position. People, doing that will make you check your sexuality, cuz. Doing that prayer will make you check your sexuality. So that's bare red flag. So now we're in there wearing dress. Now we're in there wearing dresses, people, and now we're in the floor in doggy style position with our ass in the air and our face down. No one does that better than none of my gal them. The only person man should be seeing in that position there is your gal. Is a gal. And if one person fart, I feel sorry for the brother that's behind him in line. I feel sorry for the brother that's behind him in line. That's serious fart coming out in man's face. Boop. So no, you get me? But when you check it out, people, it's wrong. You have to do that about a good 5 times. You see? True word. You have to do that a good 5 times, people. A good 5 times. A good 5 times you have to do that. And imagine now, people, man's going on the floor, man's got man's ass in the air, then after a couple of seconds, you stand back up and you do the same thing, you point at my man again. You point at my man, you let him know that it's him you want. People, I swear to you, it's a ritual. That prayer is a ritual. It's a ritual. You point at my man, and that pointing can mean anything. It means snitch on him, it means he's the one that I want. It means get him. People, it could mean so many things, people. You get me? So people, after that, people, I didn't go back to the mosque again. I said, that's it for me. People, I said, that's it for me. No more mosque for me. People, I threw in the towel. I said, the dress thing is not my sort of thing. I said, that's not my thing. Yeah. I said, the way they pray is not my thing. People, I've been on my journey and I always pray. I used to pray laying down in my bed to God. I used to pray laying down in my bed. You get me? I'll go on my knees. And people, let me tell you something. The right way to pray, people, is you pray. You go and pray on your bending knees, even by your bedside. Yeah, on your knees, hand to the east. Yeah, praying, hands up to the heaven, cuz. Hands up to the heaven. Hands up to the heaven, praying to God. Hands up to the light. Yeah, hands up to the light, praying to God. But these people pray down to the darkness. They pray down to the darkness and they pray down. When you go down like that and you're praying down on the floor, yeah, you're praying to the black hole. So that means that a lot of people are praying to Satan in hell. You pray to God, or you pray to Satan down in hell, the black hole. If I'm lying, I'm dying, people. I swear to you. People, I quit the occult. I quit the occult. I said, nah, this is not me. And plus, people are saying, and plus a lot of them are telling me they don't eat pork. And I'm a man that love my pork, rude boy. I love my pork, and I ain't giving up my pork for a dime. Right now, as we speak, I need to go Brixton Market and buy some pork, fling in my fridge. So I might have to go Brixton Market tomorrow to go and buy some pork. No joke, people. No pork. But you know the funniest thing? I've heard a lot of stories. I heard a lot of stories saying that a lot of the Muslim people and that, yeah, before they have sex with their woman in their vagina, they fuck the woman in their ass because they're saving the vagina. People, I don't get it. But the whole Islam thing, no disrespect, is abomination to God, fam. The way that is run right now is abomination to God. And the way the Muslims and that was back in the days, and how they do things now, it was totally different. Especially how everyone was serving one God. No disrespect, people. The real Muslims bang for Jesus, bro. The real Muslims, Jesus Christ is their king. A lot of them are not going to like this. A lot of them are not going to like it. But at the end of the day, I speak truth. The truth is the truth. Everyone's entitled to speak their truth. And a lot of people are not even speaking truth. But I speak the truth. So like I said, the way they pray is not my thing. If you're serving true and living God and Jesus Christ is your king, you're not praying to Satan. Like, you're not praying to Satan. You're not going to be putting your bum in the air in doggy style position, and you're not going to wear the dress. You're not going to wear the dress. No disrespect. People, I had to leave the occult. I couldn't keep up with it, people. I said this is not me. But one thing I did do, people, I kept the Muslim hat still. Because I'm not gonna lie, like I said, that was keeping my cane rolls tight. That was keeping my cane rolls neat. You should have saw me. I started wearing the Muslim hat everywhere, telling people that I'm a Muslim. People, I started wearing the Muslim hat everywhere. You should have saw a lot of the Muslim uncles and a lot of them, the black ones, they look at me. It's like, yeah. They look at me and say, I'm like this, yeah, respect. You get me? I thought I was getting more. I thought I was getting a lot of respect still. You get me? But like I said, people, with the religion thing, it's a division thing. There's two roads out there. You got darkness and you got light. You pick one. You get me? A lot of the demons in that, they love to hide behind religion. You get me? A lot of people out here are sinning, doing horrible things, doing nasty things, involved in sacrificing and all them things there. And they're going around and they're joining Islam and all these type of stuff here, people. I ain't on that. Even back in the days, it was a serious one. Back in the days was mad. Even man like Stinks from OC. People, I heard that Stinks, the news on the street back in the days when I was younger, growing up, when I was going Kingsdown, that was Stinks. I used to listen to Stinks a lot. Yeah, Stinks from OC was going around with an Islam gang. He was going around with an Islam gang, and he was telling people, if you don't join Islam, then you're gonna get killed. I said, what the fuck is going on? And that was going around. Apparently, those approaching people, asking if they want to be Islam, if they want to be SMS. Shout out to SMS back in the days. A lot of people know about SMS back in the days. South Muslim soldiers. That was a serious occult. That wasn't about peace and love and unity. Apparently, if you don't get down, you lay down. If they approach you and that, they can even stab you up and them type of things if you don't want to join. I said, shit. Better stay out of Stinks' way then, innit? You get me? So like I said, people, the Islam thing, I had to leave the occult. You get me? I joined it and I left the occult, and I had to pay for my sins for joining Islam, because you'll see when you join them type of thing, there bare spirits enter you and bare fuckery. You get me? And you can all start becoming something that you don't want to become. You get me? So like I said, people, I'm gonna leave this one here. It's a boy Proph Rye, but I ain't putting on the dress and I ain't praying on the floor to Satan. Nah, it's not me. It's a boy Proph Rye, man. I'm out.